What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at how to make a cheap DIY smoke machine using dry ice. This comes in handy when you're doing product videography, as it can change your shot from something that looks like this to something a little more professional that looks like this. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. So let's go over the materials needed. First off, I have this Ziploc food container that I picked up from a local grocery store. I got 2 of them for about $3, and this is going to be perfect for what we're using it for. Next up, we have tongs. This is going to be great for picking up the dry ice so we don't burn ourselves. Then we have a pitcher of water. This is as hot as my faucet would let me get. And then lastly, of course, we have the dry ice. So first thing we got to do is grab your Ziploc food container. What we're going to do is cut a little square hole in the top, about 1 inch by 1 inch, as high as we can, because this is going to have water in it. So we want it up to let the smoke out and not too low that the water will escape. So I'm going to be using a pocket knife to cut this hole. You can use whatever you want, just be super careful. So I'm going to get this hole cut, and then we're going to fill it full of dry ice. All right, so now we got the hole cut out. It's nothing pretty, but it doesn't need to be for what we're going for. So next, let's take the lid off. And now, let's grab our tongs. We're gonna go grab a piece of dry ice. Got our piece of dry ice right here. I got about 2 pounds. I'd say this is probably around 1 pound that we're gonna be using for this right now. And then next up, let's grab our hot water that we got in our pitcher right here. And we're just gonna pour this into our food container, and we're just gonna pour it probably 1/2 inch below our hole, just so we don't spill any water or anything leaks out. So let's see what this looks like. Gets a little hard to see how much water you got in there, so you can kind of fan it away. So we got hardly any, so let's go ahead and pour. Let's say that's about good right there. So now we're just going to throw the lid back on. And you got yourself a homemade smoke machine. All right, so there you have it. That's how to make a cheap DIY smoke machine. I'd say from everything I had to buy, it was around $10. That includes the containers and the dry ice. And this isn't a forever replacement. If you're in a pinch, I would say you use this, but if you're using smoke more consistently, I would definitely recommend investing in a smoke machine. But like I said, this comes in handy when you don't have one of those around. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something, and we'll see you guys in the next video. All right, peace out.